Sega!
Knock knock, it's Knuckles! And welcome to my very first Let's Play, at least on this channel. And I'm going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Sega Genesis. So, this isn't... well, it's one of my favorite Sonic games, but it's not like in my top 10 or anything. They would really improve upon the formula that this game created later on in the series a lot better. But this is definitely a very good start to an amazing franchise. Here we are in Green Hill Zone. I just finished Act 1 very quickly because I have gotten very skilled at this game's momentum-based physics. That's what this game was... That's what the good Sonic games are pretty much all about, is just taking advantage of the loops and slopes in the levels to gain speed and momentum and try and beat these stages as fast as you can. Speed is a reward for mastering the level design and playing the game well in a well-designed Sonic game. And that's what this stage was designed to show off. Green Hill Zone was actually the stage that the game designers worked on the most out of all the other stages in the game. And it shows. They worked on this for months, if I remember correctly. And you also have those chutes you can go through as well. Those are a lot of fun. And it's become quite an iconic stage. And get ready, because you're going to be seeing Green Hill Zone a whole lot throughout the future of the series, because unfortunately Takashi Iizuka seems to be kind of obsessed with it. It shows up in Mania and Forces and tons of other times, so get ready to be Green Hill Zoned out. But here is where it was just the first zone of the first game. And like I said, by getting good at it, you can do some cool stuff. You can also find little hidden goodies if you know what you're doing. There's like an invincibility monitor right there. You don't really need it for this boss fight. This boss fight's kind of a pushover, I'll be honest, but it's cool to just have it and make it even quicker to defeat Robotnik here. Kaboom! And he runs away like a coward. Oh yeah, by the way, I will be using save states. So you'll probably see in the bottom left corner the little text popping up letting you know I just loaded a state occasionally. Not because I can't beat this game in one go. I've done it before tons of times. But just because, like, I want to give you guys decent gameplay to watch. There's so many Let's Plays and gaming videos that I just can't sit through on YouTube that because the gameplay is just so painful to watch. I'd rather, you know, redo a level and, you know, have it be a little bit better so that, you know, you guys can have a better viewing experience. So that's why I'm using save states. Also, check out this bullshit right here. So I jumped, but because I was on the edge of... I wasn't even on the edge of anything. But it thought I was, and so this glitch caused me to jump not in my ball form. And so I was trying to hit the Badnik, the Badnik, but instead I just ended up getting hit by him because I wasn't in ball form because of the glitch. So that was stupid. There are a few glitches in this game. There's one that you won't see because if it happened to me I would have cut it out. Sometimes, because you know how when you get hit there's supposed to be invincibility frames like that so that you don't get hit immediately again. But it doesn't work that way on spikes in this game. If you hit a spike in Sonic 1, and then you hit it again, even if you have your invincibility frames, you still die. So that's kind of a dumb glitch. So now we are on Marble Zone. You remember all that stuff I said about Green Hill Zone being fast and fun, having lots of slopes to roll down and stuff? Welp, can all that in this zone, because as you can clearly see, this zone is very blocky and not as fun and fast paced. You kind of gotta wait around for slow moving blocks and make sure you don't fall in the lava and stuff. I feel like what happened is, since Sonic's gameplay and level design was such a new thing, because remember, this was back in the day, platforming games did not have this kind of terrain and levels. It didn't have slopes and stuff. It was pretty much blocky like this. And I think the game designers were worried that people might not like or be used to this type of gameplay, so they created levels like Marble Zone that would sort of be more like a traditional platformer like Mario. I personally wish they had designed all the zones like Green Hill, and later on in the series you'll see they sort of did. Yeah, here in Marble Zone you just gotta kinda wait around. Unless you have invincibility, in which case you can just run over the lava pits without a care in the world. But then still get stuck waiting for slow moving platforms to fall down so you can jump on them. And that was Act 2. I should probably talk about the story of this game. So, the story is very simple. If you don't already know the story, Dr. Robotnik, the big red guy that we fought earlier, has been capturing animals and turning them into robots. And Sonic is trying to stop him. And that's pretty much the whole story. When you bust open a badnik, you might have noticed like a little animal pops out. So he's basically saving them by doing so. There you go, there's a little, I don't even know, chipmunk? Yeah, chipmunk that just came out of him. They all have names, so he's not actually called a chipmunk. But I don't remember all the names. It's like Flicky, Picky, I don't remember. And I'm face palming as Sonic because of this slow moving block I gotta wait on. See, even Sonic's tired of waiting. And when you finish a zone, he breaks open a big capsule full of animals called a roboticizer and frees all of them. Like I said, lots of hidden secrets in this game. Just found an extra life. Although I guess that wasn't super hidden, but if you just ran right across there, you wouldn't have seen it. Or you wouldn't have caught it. And this right here is probably the most annoying part of the stage. It's not super hard or anything, but like, I've fallen down on this part several times and had to go back to the beginning of that little platforming segment. This zone isn't really that hard for me now, I say as I get hit and lose all my rings, and now I have to fight the boss with 0 rings. But it's not that hard for me now. It's just, I don't know anyone who even likes Marble Zone. I don't know anyone who likes Marble Zone. Thank goodness, we're done with Marble Zone. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I gotta head back to Angel Island to protect the Master Emerald, but I will be back next week with with the next part of the Let's Play. Have a great week.